First and 10 for the Tigers to start off this third quarter. Bergman back to throw once again. Caught at the 50 by Kyle Swift. He's tackled there, a gain of 5 to start off the third quarter for the Tigers.
Yeah, a nice play on first down. I mean, nothing special, but this is essentially the extension of the run game for this Akron team, who doesn't really run the football a lot unless it's number 4, Chris Bergman, their senior quarterback, who's certainly an effective running back out of the backfield as well. But that short passing game is simply the extension of the run game, and I'd like to see them get that going. They've taken some shots late in that first half, the turnover and a couple of incomplete passes, but I want to see them get back to the short passing game and be patient with it, continue to go into the well until Medina can prove they can stop it.
Bergman back in shotgun, gets it right before he's hit, and it's caught. Kyle Swift once again, bolting towards the end zone, but he's tackled at the 5. That first down is brought to you by Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable, and Swift is just that.
Yeah, and Coach Klaus said it. They're not going to change anything. They're just going to continue to do what they do, and on this replay, you'll see a great job by Chris Bergman getting rid of the football before he was contacted by that defender, throws a beautiful football, gives his wide receiver an opportunity. It's almost a de facto back shoulder throw. Now they've got to take advantage of this. Field position now inside the 5-yard line. They've got to punch this home, get a 2-point conversion, and make it a 1-score game.
And the Tigers are inside the Kubota red zone, 50 years in the making. Kubota together, we do more. Bergman on the quarterback keeper gets 1. Second down and goal coming up for Akron.
Yeah, I mean, going back to that big play there on the second play of the second half. And again, what do we hear this week from Coach Klaus? This is a big play offense, and at times it's big play or bust. And in that first half, we saw a lot of bust. In the start the second half, we can see the gold that this offense can create when they stick with the passing game and they get their senior quarterback to deliver some dimes.
Bergman in a deep shotgun set. Lunges towards the end zone. Is he in? He is! Touchdown, Akron! The Tigers are on the board. It's a Performing Arts Music in the Pew touchdown. A place to rock, roll, and grow. The Tigers are rocking and rolling early in this third quarter.
Yeah, we'll call that the Chris Bergman drive there, Trey, and I think most notably in why in that play, he just did a little bit of everything. He did it with his arm, he gets it in the end zone with his legs, and the senior quarterback showing why he's such an important piece to the success of this Akron offense.
Xander Borton on for the BAT. Kick is up, and it's good. He crushed that thing. That went over the fence that covers the goalpost right behind you. I mean, man, he crushed that kick. Let's take another look at this replay brought to you by Final Outlet.
And great patience by Bergman, getting to the outside and then making sure he extends that ball over the goal line, giving that line judge an easy view of that touchdown.
Akron's on the board, trailing 12-7 to Medina early in this third quarter. Akron just got on the board if you're just joining us. Tigers trailing Medina by a score of 12-7 early in this third quarter. Let's take a look at the Kubota drive summary, 50 years in the making. Kubota together, we do more. Nate, it's pretty quick and easy for Akron.
Big play offense, getting an opportunity, 4 plays, 55 yards, 1 minute and 51 seconds is all it took in this start of the second half to get them on the board and make this a football game. They are now a touchdown away from taking the lead. Can they get a stop on the defensive side of the ball like they did at the end of that first half? We'll see, but that stop, Trey, could loom large to the outcome of this game. What did we say in pregame? The team with the final possession might be the best team in this game to win the football game, and right now, with the start of the second half, that's proving to be true.
Caden Cleveland back to return for Medina, and Xander Borton back to kick for Akron. Here's the M&T Bank kickoff. A line drive caught by Amari Sewell. Up towards the 30, makes a move at the 35, across the 40, and he's tackled at the 45 by his own teammate in Cleveland. There's a flag on the field, though.
Looks like maybe a face mask. This one could be going up a few more yards, and Medina might be in business inside the Akron 50-yard line. Let's see what the call is here.
We had a personal foul, face mask, 15 yards from the end of the run, first down.
So the ball was set up at the 45-yard line for Medina in its own territory. Now you tack on 15 more yards It's the Mustangs in plus territory because of that.
Yeah, and at the high school level, they have the incidental 5-yard face mask and the personal foul 15-yard face mask. And on that play, you see the referee call for the 15-yard. It certainly, to me, looked a little incidental.
Now it's 1st and 10 for Medina at the Akron 40. Pitts keeps it himself across the 35, tackled close to the 30. Won't be enough for a first down. 2nd down and 1 coming up for Medina.
Yeah, and on 1st down, a nice little read option play again. When the defense is queuing in on big number 42, it should open things up for the quarterback, Aiden Pitts, who also, coming into this game, can get some things done on the ground. 32 carries, 269 yards on the ground this year. So a guy that's a bit of a dual threat option here for Medina.
Pitts moved from Florida and is a first-year quarterback on this squad. Coach Klaus looking to have another stop from his defense. 2nd and short for Medina. Pitts fires to the right side. It's caught. Julian Woodworth shakes off a tackle, running up towards the 10. He's pushed out of bounds there. A first down brought to you by Interstate Batteries, outrageously dependable. And now the Mustangs are inside the Kubota red zone. 50 years in the making. Kubota, together we do more. It came from Woodworth, the 5'9" junior.
Yeah, and Woodworth on the season coming into this one doesn't do a ton in the pass game. Again, he's the backup quarterback for this offense, but you're seeing this Medina offense spread the football around. Everyone is getting an opportunity. That's now the 6th receiver to catch a football here in this game for Medina. The thing that I've been impressed with is Aiden Pitts, very accurate throwing those bubble screens. They're not the easiest throws to make at this level.
Here's Lillaby looking for the outside. He has it. Touchdown, Medina. The Mustangs answer right back. Another performing arts music in the Butte touchdown. A place to rock, roll, and grow. It's the senior captain who has stepped up in the run game that picks up his 2nd total touchdown tonight.
2nd total touchdown, 6th on the ground this season. He has also added 2 more in the pass game as well. But what do we hear from Coach Valley this week? Told us a lot about how this guy's been stepping up in the run game, and you're seeing it right there. And when you have the ground and pound up the middle with Noah Skinner, and you could get that lightning part of your run game to get to the edges with Lillaby, you become a really difficult offense to stop, and you're seeing here that in the 2nd half.
Mustangs going for 2, 0 for 2 on 2-point conversions tonight. Here's the triple option. It doesn't go well, though. Cuzzillo had the football behind him, and the 2-point attempt is no good. Either way, though, Medina grabs 6, and now it's up 11 with less than 9 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. The Mustangs out in front, ballooning their lead even more, and doing it in response to the Tigers' score. Medina jumping around after the Mustangs got into the end zone thanks to Caden Lillaby. Medina up 18-7 with less than 9 minutes to go in this 3rd quarter. Let's take a peek at the Kubota drive summary. 50 years in the making, Kubota, together we do more. Akron had itself a quick score, but Medina said, whatever you can do, I can do better.
Yeah, 5-play drive. Well, they'll go 3 plays, 1:51. Well, they'll go a minute flat. So Medina answers a big touchdown from Akron to start the 2nd half with a touchdown of their own. They're now up 18-7 with 8:55 left in this game.
Aiden Pitts, who just barked out all the orders on that score, is now ready to boot it away for the Mustangs. Chris Bergman, the captain, the quarterback, and the linebacker back to return the M&T Bank kickoff, but catching the line drive is Lucas Vandenbosch. Another return for him as one of the upbacks. He's tackled at the 40-yard line, and that's where Akron will set up shop for its 2nd straight offensive possession.
If you're Akron, you can't blink. I know you just gave up a quick touchdown in response to your 1st touchdown of the game. It's time to answer back. Get yourself back on the board and make this, once again, a 1-score football game. And you do that by just being who you are offensively. Keep the ball in the air. Keep the ball in the hands of number 4, your senior quarterback, 5'11", 170 pounds. That's Chris Bergman. And again, coming into this game, 8 touchdowns through the air, 3 touchdowns on the ground. He added 1 of each.
Bergman going back to Swift over the middle. He makes the grab, a catch of 5 yards. And just like how it was on the last drive, this drive starts with a catch from Swift over the middle. for 5 yards.
And I like that play. It's a good first down play. Get yourself 5 yards. Get yourself moving on the offensive side of the ball. A nice little option route for his receiver in the middle. A little route inside on the hash. Turns around, makes himself available for the quarterback. And right now, you're seeing the two-high shell, which is a little bit of a different defense than we've seen from this Medina offense and how they were attacking Akron in the first half.
Bergman looking to throw again. He's brought down in the backfield. A sack by Chris Johnson. His first on the year. The senior brought the force on that one.
Yeah, he won his one-on-one battle in the center of the field, gets upfield and made things difficult for Bergman, who now puts Akron in a 3rd and 13 situation. See here on the replay, just a nice rip and swipe and a nice aggressive move. I mean, that is as good of a one-on-one battle win as you're going to get on the defensive line. And once again, we're seeing a shift in Medina's defense going back to the one-high safety look. Aiden Pitts to the bottom of your screen. He's standing over Kyle Swift, looks like bracketing that trips to your bottom of your screen. So we'll see. And it looks like going to be a timeout on the play. It's going to be for Medina.
So Medina uses its first timeout in this second half. You just saw Johnson on your screen. That's a big dude. A senior standing at 6'1" and 280 pounds. At the end of tonight's game, we will be highlighting the Niagara University play of the game. Experience the power of Niagara. If you had to make a prediction right now, who is your Niagara University play of the game?
Well,
or what is, excuse me.
What is the play
lots
of
of
the
nominees.
game?
What do you think?
Geez.
I think that Lillaby rush.
I would agree. The jet sweep touchdown we just saw, especially because of the moment, it was a big response by this Medina offense answering the first Akron points of the day. They get it to the outside. Not as much Noah Skinner as I thought we'd see coming into this game.
Do you think that's because of the ankle injury that he had at the start of this game? Why we're not seeing him that much? Letting everyone else get involved to see what other options Medina has offensively?
I just think Medina's smart. They want to try to trump some of their tendencies.
Another deep ball, another interception. Who else but Amari Sewell once again?
And another beautiful interception from Amari Sewell. I mean, almost identical play that we saw in the first half, his second interception of the game, and that's coming into this game, a guy that hasn't really done it much in the defensive backfield. No interceptions on the season, and he adds 2 in this ball game. But the thing for me, Trey, is just the mental error by quarterback Chris Bergman. And it's the second throw and the second interception up that left sideline. And if I were Akron, I think I'd stop testing Amari Sewell on that left side. He has risen to the occasion so far tonight.